Hi, I'm Mona, and if you're here, you found Kaleidoscope Dreams Tarot. I wanted to make it a nature read because I wanted to show you guys what's outside, but I forgot to do that. um, all right, hold on. I'm going to show you what's outside. This is New Mexico, you guys. New Mexico. You can see mountains with snow in the background, I think. I'm holding the camera so you can see. I'm not sure what you're looking at, but I think you can see it. All right. Now, please do not live your life by the tarot. It is you who creates your own destiny. You are intelligent, beautiful, or handsome, and you are kind. These readings may or may not resonate. Please subscribe, like, comment, and share these videos. Someone may be enlightened by them. Also, to my subscribers, welcome back. And to any new subscribers, welcome to the channel. I'm so glad you're here. You are the backbone of this channel, and I greatly appreciate you. So, yeah. So I just wanted to show you guys, because I kind of wanted this to be a nature read. Because I went out walking this morning, me and Brian, and it was real cold, out there. But it's cool, whatever. Put on the snowsuit and walking around. It's not snowy here, but I have an actual suit that is good to wear if it is snowing or in crazy ass freezing temperatures, right? I'm out here putting myself to the test, you guys. No, not really. Just I don't know. I mean, I do know. We all have our own missions and we all have to do things our own way, right? I'm led on this mission, and that's why you guys are always getting your readings in different spots, and I'm a traveler. So anyhow, you saw the beautiful scenic view of New Mexico. Here in New Mexico, we are close to the Mexican border. It's so beautiful over here, you guys, though. And I did see some cows. Yeah, some cows roaming, like 8 or 9 of them. Brian was going nuts out there. But they, cows are fast when they're grazing. I mean, I went out there and I looked and they're just like standing still, right? So I'm like, hey guys, took some pictures, came back in, and then Brian's still barking, and then I go back out there again, and they're like right here, right next to where we're at. And so I took some more pictures and came back in, and then, came in for just like to shuffle the cards, basically. Went back out to see if everything was okay, and they're disappeared completely. Like they were, I can't believe it. They're so quick. And I can see far in the distance for miles and miles, and I see no sign of them. So that was trippy, you guys. So I'm like, whoa, this has got to be a spirit animal or spirit totem message, right? I don't know how the reading's going to be. If you guys don't like the too much talking, you can fast forward, whatever. But I got to tell you, because it might have something to do with the reading. I don't want to skip out. And if you guys, have a feeling about it, or know something, or feeling, or experience something that resonates, please comment below. I don't mind if you do. We're all here working together. If something resonates with you, even if I don't see it that way, please comment below. I don't discriminate. And I do care. All right. Because I am here trying to learn too. I'm not here trying to schmooze off you or try to convince you of anything, whatever, right? Please do not manifest weird stuff into your life, okay? Just take what resonates as, yes, oh, that's familiar to me. It happened to me this time or that time in the past, whatever. Or I can feel it coming, So if it resonates, doesn't mean like, oh, I'm psychic and I read your... No, it means that you resonated with a story that I'm telling you. And what I try to do here is I try to give advice on how to get you out of that funk. That's all. I'm not trying to convince you that I'm the best reader. I'm not trying to convince you that I'm this, that, and the other. No. Because a tarot is a card game, you guys. It's a game. Take it for entertainment purposes only. Do you know how many combinations of cards that can come out at any given time? No ever readers' cards will ever come out the same, but their stories might. Their stories might. Why? Because they listen to each other and they just. I don't really refer to movies to try to heal anybody. I refer to my own personal real life experiences, shit that I actually been through to try to help others heal. Because how can I help another person heal if I haven't actually been through it to tell someone how to get themselves out of it? The movie is not going to tell me. I can give you an example from a movie about something that's happened, but I can't use the movie outcome as advice, right? Anyhow, I know people are going to hate me with the cards saying that shit, especially tarot card readers. You know, I've come to this conclusion. You know how many card combinations can come out of 78 cards? A lot. So most likely every tarot card reading anyone ever listens to is going to resonate with it a little bit. I do a little bit. Any sign too. Any sign, you could be like, wow, that happened to me, and I'm a Leo, but I'm listening to a Scorpio reading, right? They will all resonate. Flip flop them backwards, forwards, whatever. I'm not here to convince you that I am the best reader, I'm this. No, I'm here to help you heal from wounds. I'm trying to help you heal from... Things resonate to me, but not everything. I don't manifest weird stuff like venereal diseases and pregnancies and, someone getting shot. Or I don't say that shit because I don't want to worry anybody. Because have you guys ever heard of hypochondria? Look it up if you haven't. It's about you making fake illness, not you, but people making fake illnesses and actually bringing those illnesses to fruition. Yes, I am a firm believer in manifestation. And you listen to people that are telling you all these devastating things that are going to happen, it's going to happen. Because you might manifest it. You might be like, oh my God, it's my story, and you're just going to manifest that. I know I'm probably going to lose some, subscribers because I'm not a firm believer in the way that other people believe. I do believe in chance, though. I do believe in spirit. I do believe that I don't need to go through Spirit's secretary to speak to Spirit either. God, Spirit, angels, ancestors, universe, whatever. If I want to speak to them, I'm going to speak straight to them. I'm not going to go to any secretaries. If you catch my drift. But I do have a firm belief in those few things, right? Because of experiences that I have experienced that I cannot explain through science. Because that's how I started my entire life up until I turned about 40. And all those years that have passed, almost 10 years have passed, and I have come to realize that there is a connection between spirituality and science. Period. That's it, and that's all in my book. Ooh, the cows are back. The totem spirit animal is, for cow, the message for that is, it is a goddess, mother, intuition energy, number one, okay? Feminine energy. Number two, it is, what was it? Did it say that? Whatever you are going through, it will pass. So just hang tight, relax, try not to focus too much on it, and it will pass. Okay? Just like the barking will pass. I might have to put you guys on pause to put my boy on a muzzle, but I don't like to do that. So let me put you on pause so I can just check to see what he's doing. We might just deal with the barking. I don't like to muzzle him. There they are. They're back. A second ago they weren't there, right? And now they're back. I didn't muzzle him. He's being good. So, yeah. All right. So I hope you guys got to see everything. He's outside chilling. We're going to get started here. Yeah. That's where I'm at, you guys. You saw that view. It's freaking beautiful where I'm at. So we're going to go ahead and get started with this reading. This right here is the Witch's Tarot. They got some nice pictures on there. We're going to go through that. I'm going to see what kind of story comes out, what kind of combination is going to come out for us, for whoever's catching this video. for whoever stayed, right? Because, you know, it is what it is, you guys. So we got a few cards that came out. We got the Five of Wands. Okay, this is card of conflict, having conflicts with others. In this card, you know, some cards when you look at the decks, there doesn't seem like they're in conflict, but in this one it does. It seems like there's fighting going on, so you might be fighting with others, or others might be wanting to fight with you. Also, we have the Two of Wands, having that heated debate, right? Somebody really wants to talk to you about something. And it could be someone who, you know, you had a conflict with. Okay? So we got, you know, two energies here. Oh, the dog's getting up. I see him getting up. Brian! He's all right. He's a dog. Let him enjoy. You know what I'm saying? Let him enjoy. He's not hurting anyone. So, yeah. We have the Five of Wands here. There's conflict with somebody, or somebody's got some sort of conflict in their life. And then we have another person who actually wants to have a conversation with another person. I do feel like, oh, I see the cow from my window. He's going to start barking, dude. It's okay, you guys. Just leave him. Okay. Let me look at this a little longer here, because I do see that... somebody also might be watching from somebody from a distance having this conflict. That's another thing. One sec, you guys. Brian, just let them pass, babe. Come here, babe. I love you. They don't want your food. They don't want your food. They want to eat. Oh, that's what he's worried about. My dog is kind of worried about his food. But, yeah. His tail is wagging. He's happy to see them. But they're just passing through. Just passing through. Oh my God, there's a cute little baby one. Oh my goodness. They are, okay, I'm not going to stop and show you. I got to stop looking out there because that is just cute city out there. I do not want to. They're so cute. The cows and the baby cows, just, oh gosh. I like to think of that as some good energy, seeing stuff like that. Family passing through, right? They see that we're safe, so they're not very scared. They see Brian's tied up, so they're just passing through. I fucking love nature, you guys. I do. So somebody might be watching somebody from afar, having some sort of conflict, right? These are two separate energies. These are two separate people, right? Someone in conflict and someone who wants to talk to someone else. Right? They are looking to talk to someone. What else is going to come out in this story? Let's see. Okay, we got another two cards that fell out. The potential of this situation between these two energies, you guys, is the Six of Pentacles. There can be some sort of equal give and take here, but these two individuals, they're not together. If you are resonating with this story, and you might be one of those people, you are not in conversation with this person, or there might be some conflict between you two, which is why you're not conversing with them. Okay, now the chances of that resonating with somebody out there is so high, right? I can resonate with that. I've been in conflict with someone before, and I've thought that I've wanted to talk to them, right? That could resonate with so many people, right? Yes. You feel me now? Maybe this person, there was no equality between you two, and you want it. Well, spirit or whoever's bringing out these cards, right? I believe in spirit. And you know, the way these cards fly out, they're gonna resonate somewhere, somehow with everyone. I hate to say it like that, but it's true, you know? But somebody is going through this particular story, okay, that's coming out right now. Somebody was in conflict with somebody. They wanted to talk to them, right? And they wanted to talk to them about equal give and take. Now, which one wants to talk about equal give and take? I'm not sure, but equal give and take can come out of this. Can. Depending on if they have the conversation, if they ever even get together and talk. If they don't, then obviously that's not going to happen. And I'm not trying to give false hope to anybody, okay? The potential of this situation is you can have equal give and take if y'all can talk to each other in a civil manner. It looks like somebody's combative here, though. Somebody likes to argue and fight. The other one wants to have some sort of debate, heated debate. Not a fight, though, a debate. We might have someone who debates a lot. They talk a lot. They you know, if somebody says something, they want to find out if it's true. They don't take anything at face value. If somebody tells them something that they don't know about, trust me, this person will look it up. They're not going to be like, oh, okay, if you say that's what it is, that's what it is. No, even if they do say it and it's right, okay, still look for yourself, just because it's good to do that anyways. It's good to check your stuff. Anyhow, so that's what's going on in regards to those three cards, right? The potential you can have equal give and take as long as you guys can speak in a civil manner towards each other, right? Calm and cheerful, right? With that true love energy. Happy, friendly, and loving, right? That's a good energy to have. You don't have to be, if you're going to have a conversation with someone, don't be angry about it. Just say your piece and move along, you know. If somebody feels combative or they're trying to get all crazy with you, just turn around and keep moving. It's not worth your time or your stress or your effort. This is where the advice is coming in, you guys, in case you didn't catch that. Yeah, just stay away from anybody with that energy. If that's your energy, I don't suggest you have any conversation. Just cool off first. You need to cool off. And I think once you get there, you're going to be okay. You're going to be like, take a deep breath. All right, I got this. Right? Yeah. Okay. So some of you may have already went through something like this. Some of you are maybe going through this right now, or you might go through it in the future. And it's not like I'm predicting your future. It's because everybody goes through something like that. You know what I'm saying? But we all just have different variations of our story. I know people are going to hate me from this reading, but I'm going to put it out because I feel like I'm guided to do this and Spirit's asking me to. And, you know, I will have about 2 or 3 days to think about whether I actually do want to put this out, because I know that this reading is going to piss people off because the way I believe in the tarot is, dude, I'm not the same like everyone. I'm sorry. I've had a few near-death experiences. I grew up in my life with science. I had a few near-death experiences, and I can't explain what I saw, and now that's why I'm a little spiritual, okay? Because I saw some shit that I cannot explain through science. It's crazy. Almost. Right? The Fool. This is the obstacle. Somebody actually taking a leap of faith towards an equal give and take situation. Right? Ain't nobody gonna take no leap of faith if you're not even talking. That's so stupid, right? If you're not having a conversation, somebody's in, you know, yeah, you're not. That's why this is the obstacle, taking a leap of faith. You're not gonna do it. You can't do it. Why? Because and he is looking at this guy. He is looking at this guy. Do you look at the pictures? You know? somebody also might be giving to other situations, and that's why it's going to be hard for somebody to take a leap of faith with another individual, because they're already giving to some other situations, right? Somebody would like to talk to somebody, but somebody is just no. They're just not. It's not just not worth talking to. There's some issues there, some internal anger issues, you know. And what's funny is, look at who's at the bottom of the deck. We have the Empress. So we have somebody here who is a mature, you know, woman. She's got all the qualities of the queens, right? She doesn't put the people down. She brings them up, right? She doesn't try to prove anything. She doesn't need to. She doesn't need to prove anything to anybody, because she's real. She doesn't put on an act. She's just doing whatever she does, right? You're not going to find no act over here. I guarantee that on my channel. This is, you know, you're just going to get what you get. I'm just reading you some stories here, and you're going to resonate a little bit with all of them. But don't watch all of them, okay? Like, space yourself. You're just going to confuse yourself up. And I'll tell you what, watching too much tarot is a time waster. It's a friggin' time waster, dude. While you're listening, hoping to hear that somebody is doing bad without you, you're wasting your time when you could be improving your life, healing yourself, doing things for yourself, for your family, for your kids, for your animals, for whatever you have going on for you. You could be focusing on that, but instead, you know, you waste your time possibly. Okay, not everybody does. But I've been there even. I found that I was watching too many readings, and so I narrowed it down until now. I'm just straight disappointed to what has had a grasp of my mentalities, you know, my thoughts. And it was the tarot, you know. I don't charge for this, and I don't give personal readings. The only time I'll give a personal reading is if I meet you in person outside. I don't do anything online. I don't do yeah, no. No, if anything, you know, I have created some oracles. If anything, I will tell you how to create your own. Because anyone can. Anyone can, you guys. I'm sorry, you guys. I don't know what to say. I just become very disappointed and stuff, you know, and I just want y'all to know the truth. That's all. Is it wrong for me to want everybody to know the truth about shit? I like to use the tarot to try to heal people. There's so many stories that come out from these cards. So this is way too many. So many variations of stories that can come out, but they all have a solution. They all have some sort of healing energy or therapy or some sort of advice on how I can help somebody get over this, at least. Right? I'm not trying to make people feel fucked up, and that's for damn sure. And I've been through a lot of bullshit, and I got myself out of it, and I would like to help others get out of it too, with whatever stories come out from these cards, which are so many stories can come from these little fucking deck of cards. You can have other stories too. You can write a whole bunch of fucking phrases on flashcards. Whatever comes out, it's like Mad Libs, you guys. It's like fucking Mad Libs. Remember when you played Mad Libs and you got to put an adjective, a noun, and all that shit in there for you can make your own stories. That's what this is. Moo! Double confirmation from animal totem spirit, okay? My mission is to research, evaluate, receive messages from spirit, and give them to you. Unfortunately, my message from spirit to you is, please do not live your life by the tarot. I have been saying that for over a year now, and spirit still has me keeping that strong. And I said it because I didn't want to, but I found myself into the tarot trap where you're watching a lot of videos and it's like, wow. But it gets to the point where they all frickin' sound the same. There's always someone's going to be happy. Always someone's going to be, brokenhearted. Always someone's going to be getting married, having a bad marriage. They're all fucking repetitive, you guys. Right? And I do hope that those who stayed here have realized that. And they stay with me because you like my advice. I try to help you out. Sometimes I can get a little entertaining too, eh? Like showing you where I'm at and shit like that, but I do want to focus on this, trying to find healing for those who've had trauma in their lives, in their childhood, through family, friends, whatever. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm not trying to be like, I'm a psychic. No. If people were psychics, you guys, they would all be millionaires, right? You would be able to guess the lottery numbers. Think about it, you guys. I'm not psychic. If I was psychic, I'd be a fucking gazillionaire because I'd be catching those numbers on the lottery and all that shit, No. Think about that, okay? King of Cups. This is the final outcome. This kind of energy. Now, the King of Cups is a very nurturing, kind, and caring person, right? Now, we could be talking about one person, or we could be talking about two people. Now that I have all the 5 cards out, this looks like a story about one person, a King of Cups, right? He was not in a King of Cups energy at the beginning. He was not. He was in conflict, mental conflict, going through some shit, fighting with their own mental whatever, right? Because the 5 of Wands is a card of like being all up in your head, tripping out on shit, not getting along with people, right? So this person could have been all up in their head. Now this person may also, this could be another person or situation. I feel like this is another situation that this person wants to talk to someone who they've been thinking about, someone who they actually want to have some sort of equal give and take with, or they are having to give to maybe, I don't know, what situations could arise or scenarios could arise from this. Well, someone could be married, got divorced, and half of their money's got to go to the kids. That could be what that situation is. Alimony, child support, something like that. Now, if somebody hasn't been married and they've gone through some things where they have to give money, maybe they got in trouble with the law and they're having to pay reparations, so half of their money goes there too. That's another situation that could resonate with someone, right? Yes. Okay, you got that fucking speeding ticket, all right? They reduced it, but you still owe $900. So someone's still having to pay, those are examples, okay? Examples. Right? And they're not movie examples, they're real examples. That shit happens, okay? Fortunately, I've been blessed, and my charges were dropped. Somebody else's charges will not be dropped, though, right? Depending on the judge that you get. So that could be a situation, too. Or you could have done something else that was much more harsh, and you got to pay for reparations for that. It's that kind of shit. So this guy, this King of Cups, is having to pay reparations somewhere. They might even want to tell somebody that's where a lot of their money goes because they got in a lot of trouble, or they got involved with this person who's ripping them off, taking them for everything they got, whatever, right? They want to tell somebody this, right? And they want to take a leap of faith also, but it's difficult because they can't tell. They're not able to tell the person this, which is causing the issue. But because they're eventually going to get to the King of Cups point. The reason why they get to this point is because they just can't take it anymore. The guilt eats them up, whatever. They're seeing somebody, doing well, and they wish they were there, and they feel so screwed in their situation. We've all been there before. I've been there before. You can't say that you haven't had a screwed up situation that you've been in. We have all been in a screwed up situation. Somebody's here is in a screwed up situation, but they're starting to understand things when it comes to emotions now, because they're not talking to someone, they're dealing with the money, they want to take a leap of faith. That's kind of taking a toll on their mind and their thoughts and what's going on with them. That happens to everybody. Yeah. If you do something fucked up to someone, you will feel guilt later, right? You know, you will, especially if the other person was so nice and they didn't do anything to you. And, you know, it's like sticking your tongue out at a little kid, you know, just because. And, you know, why would you do that? Especially if the little kid didn't do it to you. And then the little kid turns around and does it right back. And then you're like, oh, fuck. You know? You just taught that kid to be rude, number one. Okay? Behind their parents' back, probably. Parents didn't see you do that. Parent might have even turned around and seen the kid sticking their tongue off at you and Timmy, don't do that after you did that to them. Shit like that. Stupid shit like that. But this person now understands some sort of emotional something here, whatever that is, I don't know. And they've become the King of Cups, where now they are able to they understand things now. That shit happens, and, sometimes you have no control over it, but you can fix yourself from things. You sure can. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. The High Priest. This is like the Hierophant card, right? So at the bottom of the deck, so this person I'm feeling like was possibly involved in a higher level of commitment. Oh, you can't see him. Hold on, let me just see if I could scoot. All right. Could you guys see? All right, so this person may have been in some higher level of commitment or wants to be in a higher level of commitment. That's something too, all right? That's one or two scenarios, okay? I have the original Rider Waite deck. It's kind of the mini or small version. Not mini, they're smaller, but it's a small version. We're going to clarify these cards with this deck, okay? So let's get started. Tell me about the Five of Wands. What's going to come out here for that Five of Wands, right? Let's see what cards fly out, right? Let the cards fall where they may, right? Yep. Okay, we got 3. This time I'm going to just, I'm not going to pick them up after each. I'm going to keep going, okay? So we have the 7 of Cups in the reverse. This person who's all in their head, they don't have very many options right now, right? They might have drained their options or depleted their options or whatever, right? So they realize that it's over with this option type of thing. Now, somebody here may have depleted their options because they just, they did too much. They did too much, right? So the days of options are over. Now, this could be in regards to aging. Maybe somebody gained some weight or lost too much weight, or they're not buff anymore, or they're not skinny anymore, they're not voluptuous anymore, the boobs are sagging now, whatever, right? They used to have a lot of options because they looked a certain way, because they were like, oh, but no, those options are gone. Why, you guys? Because we all age. We all age, you guys. We all age, you guys. So it's, And they're no longer going to be stuck in this energy with the Hanged Man in reverse because... Can you guys see that shit? I want you guys to see that, so... Alright. So you can kind of see that, right? Alright, so... Somebody has ran out of options, Now this person could have done too much and they ran out of those options because ain't nobody want them no more. Maybe somebody was sleeping around and they already slept around too many people. They could have even, they just did too much. You know what I'm saying? That could be a situation. And that situation can resonate with a lot of people out there because, that's what players are. We know what players are. They sleep around. They do these things, right? And they do that because they feel like they have a lot of options. They're insecure. They don't know how to have relationships, whatever the case, right? People do that. People are players for a reason. They're afraid. They break up with people before somebody hurts them, or they just like to have a lot of people, narcissistic style, or they just want to have a lot of, supply, whatever, We all have narcissistic tendencies though, so don't get too hung up on that. So this person realized that those heydays of all these options are over. And they're not going to hang around in that energy anymore. It's like, oh my gosh, I got to do something here because I fucked off my life doing this. And now, I was stuck in that. But they realized something. They brought something to an end. But with the world ending, that means something new is going to begin, right? So basically, the Hanged Man in reverse is somebody pulling themselves out of the hangman mode because they realize something. They realize they don't want to be a certain way. And that's because we all, well, not all of us, especially, if you have a strong feeling for someone or whatever, people can change others, especially if it's someone who's determined and they want what they want, right? Well, if you want what you want, you have to conform or sacrifice things to get what you want, right? Yeah, we all do. Nothing comes easy, right? So this person may have had it easy in the past, and now they realize if they want to be with a particular someone, to take a leap of faith with a particular someone, they have to change. And this person may change. They may end these options that they used to have and pull themselves out of the hangman mode and start new in their life. Some shit like that, right? They want a higher level of commitment, though. They could have been involved with somebody, right? It was not a real love situation. And that scenario can go several different ways too. But you know what's going on with you. So let's see what comes out for the Two of Wands. What's going to come out for the Two of Wands? What does okay, let's see. The Ace of Wands. So somebody's really passionate. So we have the Ace of Wands and the Two of Wands. Someone's passionate about someone. They want to go talk to them. Right? They want to go talk to them. This was next. Yeah, the person I want to talk to could be a Leo, right? Could be a Leo, or somebody who has Leo in their chart with that Sun card, or somebody has been illuminated to something. All right, that's what that can also mean. Final card here is the Star, the card of Aquarius. You could have Leo and Aquarius in your chart, and you may be passionate about someone that you want to talk to. If you don't have to have those signs in your chart. Alternately, it could be you want to heal something because you've been enlightened to a situation that you are passionate about and you want to go talk to someone. Okay? There you have it. Let's see what else comes out now with this Six of Pentacles. So we got one here. We got the Ten of Wands. So whatever is going on for somebody, in order to, whatever potential can come from this situation right here is that there's going to have to be some work that is put into it, right? The only problem here is we have the Chariot in reverse, the card of Cancer, and this person doesn't want to move. They don't want to budge. They think they are right. They think this and they think that. The problem here is because someone thinks like that, they will not move forward on the Wheel of Fortune, and it will just, it will go all bad for them because they don't want to put in the work. They feel like it's too much work. Maybe this is also somebody who's got a lot of money and they buy their way through, people, but there's a particular person that you can't do that with. Right? Yeah. Somebody wants equal give and take with somebody, but somebody doesn't want to put in the work. Okay. Let's see what this Fool card is, So somebody may have some dough and they prefer to just pay people off to do whatever because they don't want to put in work. Look, 4 cards came out on this one. 4 cards for the Fool. Let's see what it says. High Priestess. So the High Priestess, she took a leap of faith, right? She may or may not refuse an offer coming in from someone because that's what this card means, right? High Priestess means that she's been through a lot of shit. She knows some stuff, but she doesn't share everything that she knows with everybody because somebody always get caught slipping, diarrhea of the mouth. mouth, you know, and then, you know, what will happen? She will probably be bored with that person eventually and turn them down, right? Now somebody's going to either accept or reject an offer while they are on taking this leap of faith, which could be this high priestess, right? And so let me see. And the reason why she will not take this offer is because somebody has either been spying or talking shit or doing that about her, right? You know what? That's not the card I wanted to put down, but it went down, so I guess I have to just do it that way. This was actually the card I wanted to put down next, but my yapping made me put the Page of Swords down first. But that's how the cards fall. Let them fall how they may. Spirit's having you drop some cards the way they are. And then you do it that way, right? So somebody is going to refuse an offer because a lot of the shit that was talked about, but they're going to have success anyways, right? So we do have a high priestess energy here. Someone who's knowledgeable about a bunch of shit, right? Sacred knowledge. And sacred knowledge is actually, it's not magic stuff, you guys. Sacred knowledge is this chick has been through so much shit in her life that only she knows how to get through it or get past it because it was her situation. No one has ever been in her situation. She has been in situations that others haven't, so she could tell you how to get out of those situations or to avoid them, right? That's the sacred knowledge. Okay, that is the sacred knowledge. Life experience, shit that has happened, and that this person has been able to pull their ass out of it. That is the sacred knowledge. Okay, so this person will turn down another person because maybe she has sacred knowledge about deceptions or being bored with that person, or that person fucked her over in the past, and she's just like, fuck that. You talk shit about me too, I'm gonna go have success this way. So she's not dealing with no one from the past. She's not. She's moving forward successfully, taking a leap of faith now. And that's the obstacle here, right? Somebody is leaving another person to take a leap of faith. They're walking away from the past. They're going to take a leap of faith. They might be looking over their shoulders at the past to see if it comes. And it eventually does. But this person turns down the offer, I feel, because somebody was spying and lying and slandering and all this shit. And they decide to just move forward. And that's who this high priestess is. High priestess is, you know, involved with a high priest, right? That's usually like they say that could be a couple if it's an actual like hierarchy when it comes to, you know, two people who are on the same wavelength, who they have the same similar knowledge, right? Maybe they both went through some shitty situations. Could be. Tell us about this King of Cups. Let's see what this King of Cups his story is. Whoop. Hold on, let me grab what fell. Ooh, it's trying to hide from me. Well, it came out in the reverse, so I'm gonna have to take it like that. Sorry, y'all. Wah, wah, wah. See, that shit always happens in the readings. You're never gonna get 100% good, wonderful, you know. Because there's like a certain amount of the chances that you're gonna get a positive card and a negative card is, you know, who knows, right? Now, if you want a happy reading, just pull out all the bad cards, right? And then I'll have a freaking happy reading, but that's not what we're here to do. We're here to tell an story of realism, that shit could happen, and, you know, that, you know, it's possibilities, you know. Look what's at the bottom of this deck, too, before you... Someone's all up in their head, right? Could be this high priest energy, this person who wants a higher level commitment or who is involved in a higher level commitment. This person's in their head about something. Maybe they became or realized this high priestess energy after the fact that they already fucked up. Yeah, the guilt, remember? Shoot, I shouldn't have, like, for example, bringing up that child again. You stick out your tongue at that child. The child sticks their tongue out at you. The parent sees a child do that to you and the child gets in trouble. They get punished or grounded or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And then you start feeling, oh, fuck, I didn't mean for that to happen. But you did it anyways. It's that kind of energy, right? Look, the Harappan in the reverse. So this, even though it's at the bottom of the deck, it's in the reverse. Remember I told you that this person is all up in their head because they're feeling guilt over something, whatever, right? Now, the high priestess never usually feels that way, but they do now, and I can tell why, because this person, they fucked up somehow, somewhere, and now they're starting to feel the guilt, and that's why they're starting to be in their feels about more than before, because they're feeling guilty for doing something that they should not have. And what they should not have done is play with someone's heart, right? Because that's what they did. They weren't following their intuition, and they actually possibly hurt someone. I do see, the water's falling out. So the water's falling out, and if you guys know about condensation, that's how clouds are formed. The rain comes down. Condensation from the heat and the earth and the, whatever, however the weather is, the water is evaporated or condensated back up into the air. They form clouds, and it rains again, and it's an ongoing cycle. I'm telling you guys this because this is what I feel about this person's emotions. They have spilled out a lot of emotions, but they will be, I have a feeling that in the future, because this person does turn out to be the King of Cups, which is a person who, they don't show very much emotions, but they are very emotional. This person has spilled out emotions into the wrong places, but spirit, I feel, because I believe in God, spirit is taking those emotions and those feelings and whatever emotions that were stolen from you, they are taking it back into the earth, and it will be rejuvenated again, right? We got the Lovers also in the reverse, right? So that's why this person is going through this, right? Because they have to realize that they lost something that they really loved, or they didn't love, or somebody got involved in a situation. Also, this King of Cups got involved in a situation with somebody who took advantage of their emotions. They tried to fake the love in the beginning, whatever, trying to be like, oh yeah, I want to, do this with you, higher level, but it was only like, it was a short fix. It was like, it was a short fix. If you take your, I don't take pharmaceuticals anymore because I'm allergic to everything, but it's kind of like if you take an ibuprofen because you have a pain and the pain goes away for a little bit, it's going to still come back. So this person is not really fixed. Whoever this King of Cups is, they still have healing to do from possible last relationship that, really fucked them over, right? They aren't in this high priest energy. They sure aren't. They were juggling. Yeah, look, Three of Cups. That's how this story would pan out, right? They were juggling. Third party situation. They thought they knew what was up, but obviously they didn't, with that Harappan in reverse. And whatever love that they might have even tried to take some love or take advantage of someone's heart who they did not love. And that's why this person's in their head about this situation now, because they're feeling the guilt of past shit that they did. And it could be because they're not happy with what they have now with these options, and they want that life over. So it could be like another one of those player stories. I don't want to be a player no more. That's a lot. That happens a lot in these readings, that somebody, and listen, if it resonates, take the lesson, If this person was a player and they played with you and all of a sudden they want to come back and make amends or make things better, do you really fucking want that person? You're always going to remember how they fucked you over or they burned you in the past. Oh, but I've changed and I'm better. Okay, good for you. Find someone else, because I'm always going to remember in my head that you were with me fucking someone else or looking or talking to other people. That was the past. I'm over it, and I don't ever want to think those thoughts again while I'm with you, and that is all I will think about. Also, if you are here watching, hoping that someone's life is not doing well or their relationship is bad and, oh, they're unhappy, they're going to come to me eventually. You know what? You're manifesting something fucked up for that person. What if they're happy? And you're manifesting their unhappiness by, I don't know, whatever it is you do. Maybe you're a tarot card reader. Who knows? But, you never interfere in other people's relationships. It's up to them to heal themselves. You are not the ultimate say, if you are a tarot reader, that someone needs to break up or get away from some relationship. That's fucked up. And I will tell you what, you will receive your karma for that. For wishing bad or calling someone stupid because they stay in a relationship. Maybe they stay long enough to where they're fed up and they say, you know what? We need counseling. Let's go see or do what we can to make our family better. Or maybe let's believe in God more. Let's do this. Let's do that. People can heal from fucked up marriages. Now, if somebody's hitting you or beating you up or taking your money or doing this and that, then okay, advise you to step away from that. But I don't advise anyone to take that person back if they fucked you over and they did all these terrible things to you in the past. No. No. I'm being fucking for real here too. I'm not saying, oh yeah, I don't want that person back, or they're gonna come back and sweep you, and I've changed. Who gives a fuck? What did they do to you? That is what you will always remember if you get back with them. How they cheat on you, they lied to you, they were with someone else, karmic, had baby, whatever the fucking situation is. They did that shit supposedly when they were with you, maybe not. But it is not, you are not the one who judges. You are not the one to say, oh, they're in a bad relationship, they're dumb because they stay there. You're dumb because you're hoping that guy's or this person's going to leave that marriage and come to you. You're dumb if you think that's going to happen. Spirit will not allow that. Learn your self-worth. Learn to love yourself. You don't need that particular person, especially after they've done all that shit to you. I don't care what kind of fucking bond you have. That's a bunch of bullshit. Maybe if you meet this person and you haven't had communication or talked to them in like 10 years, but if you're still kind of having some similar, conversations with your person, like I have in the past, and that person looks for me through their fucking video games, their online apps, I had to fucking block that person from there. That person, I don't fucking want you, fool. All right? You can keep doing that, but I don't want you, fool. All right? And just remember and know that. Because you already fucked up with me. So this is a situation that I resonate with. And it could be happening to me now. But I can't be 100% sure. Why? Because I don't see it with my own eyes. If this were true, Spirit would show me this shit with my own eyes. So I might resonate with a little bit, like, for example, I'm taking a leap of faith somewhere, yeah. Maybe you guys are too. And that's about it. Because I don't know what this fucking person's doing. I don't look into their social, I don't even know how to, I don't have time, man. I got 2 YouTube channels. I have 1 Facebook that I'm so disappointed after I go on there. I'm so disappointed, I have a few people on there that I like to look at their memes, whatever. They make funny posts. That's cool. But then when I go on and I see other stuff, I'm like, oh, it's such a disappointment. And I don't advertise my shit because this is going to find you if it needs to. I'm not out here to rip anyone off or tell them some fucking bullshit. I'm here to read a story that's some cards that you can get in the toy section at any freaking toy store. Well, I don't know, any toy store. And that is if you know how to read, regular cards, which, I don't know, I don't have any handy to show you, but like the bicycle poker card, I can read any fucking card. Why? Because I studied. I researched. Y'all can do it too. The only way that you can't possibly be, a very good reader, like, is what I'm saying, is you have to go through these life experiences. If you haven't been through some of these life experiences, if you haven't had children, if you've never been married, you will never know until those things happen. So you are short on that knowledge. Yeah. And unfortunately, there's a lot of fucked up and bad shit that you have to go through so you could be able to resonate yourself, to explain, to know, to help others. If you haven't been through it, if you watch it on a movie, you have no fucking idea what you're talking about. You have to be through the situation yourself. You do. A movie is just, I hate hearing readers like, oh, did you see that episode? It's like that. The episode of a show you're giving reference to, that's your example. Don't be fooled, you guys. I'm here to help you guys if you resonate with something here, how you can get out of that situation. I'm not here to take your money. I'm not here to hope that this is your entire story. I'm just here to tell you real shit that comes out of this and how the feelings are going to be if it was your story. If you haven't communicated with somebody, you have no idea if this is really your story. You don't know. Now, if you're all spying on them and watching their every move, maybe you live next door, then maybe you know. You hear the fights, whatever. But if you are at a distance, you don't know what they're doing, you don't see their social medias or don't have time to look or whatever, you have no idea if this is going to really resonate. No readers out there resonate for me. I'll tell you that right now. What happens is they might say something in there that I resonate, that I heard of before, whatever. That might resonate. Right? But what I'm looking for is if I am resonating with certain little things in their reading, what advice do they have? If they have no advice, or they're just like saying things just to say because they have thousands of viewers, and there's a situation can either go left or right. Out of 1,000 viewers, it is most likely that 50% will resonate and 50% will not. Yes, mathematics, y'all. Science involved with spiritualism, right? Hell yeah. And that's how I put it. That's how I put it. Spirit came to me when I was dying, and now I realize some shit. Now I have put science and spirituality together. I believe in God 100%, that there is one supreme being. I refer to him as God, universe, whatever. I also believe that I have guardian angels, and I do believe in some of the angels that are mentioned in the Bible. But I do not trust the Bible, anything that is written by just some man. Right? And I cannot handle how all these people are into the Bible, and that shit was written by a white man, putting down people in Egypt and whatever areas, and those areas are areas of color. How can you? I don't even want to go there, you guys. I don't even want to go there. All I know is there is one God. And only stuff I believe from the Bible is the common sense stuff. Right? 10 Commandments is common sense. Right? There was some just good writers back in those times. I'm sorry if y'all are upset that I say it that way, but you know what? I like to think that I speak directly to God. I don't need to speak to a secretary, like I said before, because I have experienced something that I cannot explain scientifically. I really can't. And I'll tell you what, though, if any of you out there have had a near-death experience and you used to be a science person, you will 100% understand what I'm talking about. You will. You and I will resonate. Others will not. Okay? Because they have been ingrained and taught something and forced to believe something since childhood. You know, if we switched the word devil to the word unicorn, since our birth and everybody referred to unicorns as being the devil and devils being the unicorn, right? Then we would grow up fearing the unicorn. Do you understand what I'm saying now? This shit is ingrained in you. I don't believe shit until I see it with my own eyes. And that's what God did for me. That is the only reason now I have a strong belief in God. God, period. I believe in angels too. And I believe in science and advancement. So, however you guys want to take that. I still, care about y'all. But I think I'm going to let this go. This is a fucking long ass reading. Dang! An hour and 35 minutes. I guess I had a lot to say. But it is what it is, you guys. Thank you so much for coming, especially if you stayed this long. I must have had you guys intrigued if you did stay this long. Hopefully somebody understood something I was talking about out there. I hope so. I think I have some pretty intelligent viewers. I hope I do anyways. If nothing resonated with you here, then it doesn't resonate. It's not a big deal, right? But I guarantee you that one or two things did. Why? Because that's just how it is with all these readings, you guys. You're going to resonate with one or two things here or there. I'm just not as, I don't have a song and dance for you guys to keep you. I just want to get the reading out and try to give you some good advice to move on with your life. That's all. All right, you guys. I'm Mona. Also, remember, keep it true love energy. Happy, friendly, loving types. We have nothing to fear as long as we stay calm and cheerful. Also, if it resonated, you can subscribe, like, comment, and share. You can comment good shit, bad shit. I don't care. You comment the bad shit, you just gonna look stupid. So, And I like to read some of the bad stuff too, because if I feel guided to, I will break your ass down with my verbal words. I will not block you. I will allow you to keep fucking coming back because I got it. I gotta come up for everything. Trust. I just don't show it. There's a lot of people who stereotype out here, and I look all sweet and innocent. Thank you, God, for making me look this way, because this is what helps me in my life. I was blessed this way. Okay. So, I'm Mona. This is Kaleidoscope Dreams Tarot, and I'll talk to you next time.